Okay, I'm unfit, I'm overweight, I'm a million miles away from where I need to be next April. It's time to get started. Okay, so Bolton parkrun this morning, and the event is just setting up over there behind me. I'm going to do this as a hard effort and as a fitness test. There are three things that I'm going to track across this. One is my pace, second is my heart rate, and third, and the most important, is my perceived effort. And what I'm going to do is run afterwards a little evaluation exercise based on what I find out. So it's going to be a really decent hard effort. I want to get over that finish line feeling that I've really worked for it, and then I'm going to use the information that provides to set what I'm going to be doing over the next few weeks. So that's the idea. Let's see how we get on. Morning, thank you, Craig. Thank you. You too, mate. Hey, alright, Andy. Hey, alright, Phil. Yes. Well done, man. Yeah, alright, see you. Thank you. 22. So that was Bolton parkrun, and what an enjoyable morning that has been. As you can see by the film, by the time I finished, I was really spent, and that was the intention of the run. Not to have it as a complete 100% race effort, but a really decent effort, and I was breathing very heavily at the end, and I felt that I couldn't really have put much more in it this morning, which is good. Where did all of that effort get me? Well, it got me 22nd place. It got me a finish time of 23 minutes and 18 seconds. Now, that tells me quite a lot. My highest ever finishing position at Bolton has been first place. My PB on that course, I think, is 19 minutes and 12 seconds. So I'm nearly 5 minutes away from where I have been previously. There's a number of reasons for that, which I'm not going to go into now. I've already talked about that in previous videos. But it has given me a good insight into what my next steps need to be. My average heart rate for this morning was 168 beats per minute. That did climb to 178 beats per minute on the second loop, going up the hill on the second loop. And one of the things that's telling me is the fact that actually I couldn't really access the higher heart rates that I'm able to, just simply because I couldn't get my legs to move fast enough. I'm just simply not fit enough to push myself hard. So there's several things there that I need to think about. Number one, I've got to continue to develop the aerobic base. That's primarily through running, but by reintroducing cycling and swimming for Ironman 70.3 next year, that's something that I'm going to really drill down into over the next 2 or 3 months. The second thing, alongside developing the aerobic base, is the setting and the completing of a consistent speedwork session on the track every single Wednesday evening. That's something that's quite straightforward to do because I coach one of those sessions for Burnden road runners. I'm going to be making sure that I'm completing that session myself as well. And then the third thing is concentrating on just bringing my weight down a little bit. Now, this is not something that I want to get obsessed about, but the substantive fact remains that this morning when I got on the scales, I was 13 stone 11. The last time I ran a marathon, I was 11 stone 12, so I'm nearly 2 stone heavier. And 28 pounds is an awful lot of excess baggage to be carting around, and just losing that is going to help me to get fitter and faster. So I'm pleased with the way that went. I've had to just reflect on that really honestly, and I think it does tell me a number of things about the fact that it's not just enough to go out running when you're on holiday. That's a great thing to do, but in terms of getting fitter, there has to be a plan. There has to be structure. There has to be purpose behind every single run. And I'm really excited that now I'm in a position health-wise, I'm in a position within family life, holidays and that sort of thing are over, where I've got a bit of time where I can really drill down into the things that I need to do in order to get fitter and faster and leaner and so on. So that's the journey that I'm going to be going on. I really appreciate the fact that you've been coming along for part of this with me. As always, I shall see you in the next one.